name's Eric Lonson with PBK Architects.
My name is Jose Galindo, and I'm the director of the PBK Viz Lab.
Hi, I'm Oscar Veloz, and I'm a visualization specialist at the Viz Lab.
George Matos, principal of Blue Marble 3D.
Lanmar Services has clients such as NASA, Empire State Building, Sears Tower, the Rose Bowl. We've worked on some of the largest buildings there are.
For those of us that are more into higher end or kind of non-typical workflows, BOXX offers, a custom solution or, no pun intended, an out-of-the-box solution.
I became aware of BOXX through, I guess, internet forums, hearing about sort of CG graphics, what the people in the movie industry use.
So when I had the opportunity to start the Viz Lab, one of the things I did was suggest that we need to get a proper managed render farm, and part of that component was contacting BOXX.
BOXX also, when we talk about systems, they might know something that I don't know, where typically when I'm talking to Dell or HP, they have no idea of the type of software we use or the other technologies that we use for our 3D products.
BOXX provides us a super stable system that is reliable and has the power, especially with its overclocked CPUs, that can manage these large data sets that we're having to push around. We're talking about gigs to terabytes, hundreds of gigs to terabytes of information.
Outstanding performance, amazing. I mean, you can see on just the year-old iMacs that we've been using that even for as high-end as they were when they came out, aren't even half as fast as what we were able to get for not that much more.
And BOXX had come up with a solution that we basically have a 7 GPU system that we use on our render farm. So it's a tower and then it has an expander, but that 7 GPU system is our mainstay and what usually cranks out a lot of things. So because of those 7 GPUs, we can get HD renderings traditionally because of software upgrades and GPU upgrades. I would say 3 years ago, it would probably take us on a 2 GPU system, it would take us maybe 8 to 9 hours. We can get that same exact file done in about maybe a half hour now.
I mean, hours and hours and hours of rendering time now got reduced to minutes. And that just meant that I could really work a lot quicker, get a lot more product out. And ultimately, that's the name of the game, is how many renderings can you get out, how many animations can you get out in a certain amount of time.
Another key piece is that BOXX knows, whether it's the sales or their engineering staff, is they're looking at the software overall. So they're not just saying, here's a product, try it. They actually do certify their stations. They look at the trending software, whether it's Adobe, Dassault Systems, Autodesk. They actually know the software and can help bypass when there's a support issue.
I know I can call up BOXX and they'll be able to test and figure something out and help me find a solution to the problems I'm having. And that's something that they've iterated to me multiple times, and I find that very impressive because I'm not going to get that kind of customer service out of other firms that are out there.
The other key thing that's big for us is that because of our unique business model and the types of things we do, it allows us to talk to the engineering staff here at BOXX, where traditionally at HP and Dell you're not going to be able to talk to them to help you develop a solution that's going to fit your needs.
I was really impressed with BOXX's systems, not only the look and feel of them, but also the know-how of the people that were talking about the systems. They really understood the workflow, which was extremely important to me. I wasn't dealing with Dell or HP or another vendor that they sell mass systems that they're trying to make the systems run equally well on all kinds of different programs.
So Lanmar Services depends on BOXX computers to help us build the latest in technology that can help us with our huge data sets and our technical modeling.
Switching from the iMacs to something like a BOXX workstation has been a breath of fresh air for everybody involved. We haven't had any issues from that point on. So
BOXX really knows the AEC industry, they know the visual effects industry, and they're able to custom tailor their machines to work the best with the software that we're using. So when it came time to start the Viz Lab, I knew where I was going to go immediately, and that was to BOXX.
BOXX was my dream computer when I was in school, and now that I'm working on one, it's true, it's the best computer I've ever worked on. I love it.